What is up everyone, welcome back to another Top Drives video. I hope you're having an amazing day. So today we're gonna be looking at the best epic cars in this game. So without much further ado, let's start off with a Ford. So it's an off-roader. This thing is probably the best off-roader in this bracket. Like there are not many true off-roaders in this bracket, and the Mercedes 6x6 is really bad for what it is. It's really a disappointing car, shame, but this one is definitely better than it. It's gonna do 0 to 60 in 5.2 seconds, have 81 grip, and off-road all-wheel drives. It has bad mid-range acceleration, but it's an off-roader, and for an off-roader it has really good mid-range acceleration. It's not much better than the ultra-rare off-roaders, but still for this bracket it's definitely one of the best and definitely a keeper. So if you manage to get one, just keep it, because they're actually pretty good for what they are. The next car on this list is gonna be a Porsche. So wait a second, it's gonna be this beast right here. So 911 Carrera RSR 3.3 liters. So this is one motorsport slick tires monster, and it's gonna do 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds. Have 99 grip. Has a ridiculously low weight, good mid-range acceleration, and it's a 70s car. If you somehow manage to get this, just keep it. So the next car on this list is gonna be a Mercedes. So there's not a lot of like standard tires cars that are good in this bracket, and Mercedes definitely is pretty predominant in that section. This is one of the cars. It has the same name as the Career Reward, but a different photo. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe it is the Career Reward car, but the photo changed. I don't know. I ended up selling mine, which I regret. So just keep all the career rewards if you missed out on that tip. And this thing is gonna do 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds and have 86 grip. And we're talking about standard tires car. It has okay mid-range acceleration, so definitely a keeper. The next car that's also a rain monster is this one. So CLA 254 Matic. So it has 4-wheel drive and standard tires. It's gonna do 5.2 seconds 0 to 60 and have 85 grip. And 85 grip for this cost with all-wheel drive standard tires is just amazing. It also has okay mid-range acceleration. The next car is gonna be a Volvo. So it's this one right here. So XC90 T8 twin engine. It's also an eco-friendly car, so definitely a worthy keeper. It's gonna do 0 to 60 in 4.7 seconds and have 87 grip. For all-wheel drive, all surface tires cars, this is just amazing. We don't have any data on mid-range acceleration of this one, unfortunately, but it seems like an amazing off-roader. Uh, that mid-range acceleration is probably low. I haven't used it, so I can't confirm it, but if it's at least decent, this is really one of the best cars. The next car, fairly similar to it, is gonna be a Jag. Where are my Jaguars? Okay. So it's this off-roader right here. So F-Pace 3 liters diesel. So it's gonna do 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds and have 85 grip on all-wheel drive, all surface tires, which is just amazing. It also has okay mid-range acceleration, globally speaking, which is amazing for off-roaders. Definitely a keeper. The next off-roader on this list is this BMW. So it's X5 M50D. So this car is gonna do 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds, have 83 grip and all-wheel drive, all surface tires, and it has amazing mid-range acceleration, which for off-roaders makes it monster mid-range acceleration. So you can use this in like normal racings without getting punished a lot. So definitely an awesome car. If you manage to get it, keep it. The next car on this list is a DS. So it's this one, DS numero 9. So this thing is gonna do 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds, have 86 grip and has all-wheel drive standard tires. That's all just amazing. And if you wonder why this car is 25 RQ, it has a joke of mid-range acceleration. It's really terrible. but still for like slalom stuff like that that don't use like huge speeds, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a killer, so definitely keep it if you can. This is the next car on this list. It's again a DS, and it's gonna do 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds and have 99 grip on all-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, but it's performance tires, but still it's all-wheel drive. It has decent mid-range acceleration, so definitely amazing stats for this car, and if you can get it, just keep it. The next car is gonna be again a Jag. I think I missed them. Yep. So it's this one right here. So it's gonna do, when you upgrade it all the way up, it's gonna do 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds and have 94 grip. It has very low weight but better mid-range acceleration. And I was thinking whether I add it or not, but it has one very unique thing, which is the fact that it's a 60s car. So if you can get it, it's definitely very valuable in some events. I mean, it's a good car all around, not great. Pretty much all the others are going to be better on this list just because of its bad mid-range acceleration. But for a 60s car, it's one of the most dominating 60s cars, and just keep it if you can, because it's gonna like win those events for free for you. The next one's a Renault. So it's this boy right here, Renault Sport Megane Trophy. So this thing is gonna do 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds. You have 99 grip, also amazing mid-range acceleration. And the reason why it's only 25 RQ is because it has slick tires. But definitely a keeper, get it if you can for any dry events. It's gonna be just amazing. The next car on this list is a Porsche. So let me just find it. It's the white GT3. There are really a lot of Porsches, so yeah, it's this one. So it's gonna do 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds and have 99 grip. But it has amazing mid-range acceleration and also the driver's choice tech, and unlike the Megane, it has like performance tires, so it's not as punishing on the rain or like slippy surfaces. Definitely keep it, definitely one of the best cars in this bracket. The next car is a rain monster, so it's gonna be not Caterham, it's gonna be a Cadillac. So it's this one right here, the CD6. So it's gonna do 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds and have 87 grip. And we are talking about an standard tires all-wheel drive car, which also has okay mid-range acceleration. Definitely a keeper, the best rain monster in this bracket, and just grab it and keep it if you can. The next one is a Caterham. So it's this one, the Superlight R500. So it's gonna do 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds and have 100 grip, and we all know that these small, very light cars have bad mid-range acceleration, but they definitely still win the slaloms and like stuff like that, so definitely an amazing keeper, keep it if you can. The other, I mean, pretty much all the Caterhams here are good, but this one is also gonna go on my list, the JPE, because uh, it has decent mid-range acceleration globally speaking, which makes it very good for like these tiny low weight cars. And it's gonna do 0 to 60 in 3 seconds and have 90 in grip. But the mid-range acceleration just lets it outperform the others in races that like require a bit more like mid-range acceleration and higher speeds. So when we're talking about mid-range acceleration and higher speeds, we need some dragsters already. So Dodge has two in store for us. So they are both Hellcats. These are both amazing cars, probably the best dragsters in this bracket. They both have amazing mid-range acceleration. So if you can get any of these, just keep them. The only difference is the fact that the wide body one, this one, is gonna have 2 grip points more, so they are both gonna do 0 to 60 in 3 seconds flat. This one is gonna have 89 grip, and the wide body is gonna have 91 grip. They both have 209 top speed, they have monster mid-range acceleration, it's just amazing. And this wide body has a tiny bit better mid-range acceleration, so this one is a tiny bit better, but if you can get both, just keep both. And you can stack up, if you can stack up like 2 or 3 of these, I would also recommend that because it can come very handy in an event. So the next one's a Lotus. So it's the supercharged one, the 211 supercharged. So it's gonna do 0 to 60 in 3.1 second and have 100 grip. It also has okay mid-range acceleration, which makes it very good for like the small, low weight cars. Definitely an amazing thing, and keep it if you can. The next car is a KTM. So all three of these, they're at least decent. So if you can get any one of these, keep them. But this one definitely shines among them. So X-Bow RR, it's gonna do 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds and have 98 grip, and it has good mid-range acceleration all around speaking, which makes it a very monstrous mid-range acceleration for these small cars. That's why I just selected it to be here, because it's really good. I mean, it does have the highest weight among them, but still definitely keeper if you can get it. The next car that's amazingly similar to these like small grippy cars, and can do sometimes their job even better, but still has amazing mid-range acceleration, is this thing right here. So it's a 911 GT3 RS from 206. So it's gonna do like 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds and have 100 grip, and it also has amazing mid-range acceleration. Definitely one of the best all-rounder cars in this bracket, and if you can get it, just keep it. The next car in this list is a bit of a dragster. Actually, it should be under McLaren, I think. Yep. So it's a Mercedes SLR McLaren. So this thing is gonna do 0 to 60 in 3 seconds and have 94 grip and 215 top speed. It still has 94 grip, but this is like the drag setup, so 2.3, and it has amazing mid-range acceleration. So definitely a keeper, definitely one of the best dragsters along the demons. The demons are gonna be a bit better, and definitely keep it. And still Mercedes has something to offer that's even better dragster than it, and it's this one, AMG GT. So it's gonna do 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds and have a bit less grip, so 91, 200 top speed, but it has monstrous mid-range acceleration. And it's one of these cars that definitely outperforms a lot of dragsters out there. I have this legendary and it ends up outperforming it because I can't upgrade it so easily, and guys upgrade these like, and then my legendary loses to it, which feels bad, man. And just push that like button if you feel bad for me for having a legendary that's effectively worse than an epic, but okay. Okay, so the next car on this list, I skipped it. It's a Mazda. Where are my Mazdas? Right here. I think all Gran Turismo fans know this one. It's a Mazda Furai, so this thing is definitely a monster. However you look at it, it's gonna do 0 to 60 in 3 seconds and have 102 grip. That's the best grip in this bracket all around. Definitely a monster of a car, and if you can somehow get it, just get it. The weight is also insanely low, and but it has lots of power. Oh, and the concept tech, like one of the best cars in this bracket. Just keep it if you can. So the two more cars that I'm gonna add to this list are both Mitsubishis. So they're the two Evos, the FQ360 and the other FQ360, so generation 9 and 10. So when it comes to them, like the generation 10 is gonna do 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds, have 98 grip, has all-wheel drive. They have bad mid-range acceleration, but still the stats are great and they're all-wheel drive cars. Also they have medium ground clearance. You can use these in city streets and they're gonna be amazing. They both have. So definitely something to look out for. Definitely keep both of them if you can. The other one, the Generation 9, it's gonna do 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds and have 97 grip, so a bit less grip. But it has a better mid-range acceleration than the Generation 10. It doesn't have traction control, so they're pretty much give or take. Like one has advantages of the other, so I would keep them both. But definitely they're both amazing cars. And now When I made this list, I had an issue similar to one that I have with Porsche for the last bracket, and that's with Audis. So all Audis that are epics and not legendaries that have these insanely high costs, like this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this SUV also, and the TTRS. They're all amazing cars, and having each of them separate would take a lot of time. So if you can get any of them, just keep them. Don't ever refuse them or sell them. They're amazing cars, and just grab them and keep them, and you're not gonna regret it. So that's gonna be it for this list, guys. I'll have the links of the other lists down in the description below if you want to check them out. So I hope you're gonna have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.